kitchen nightmares, Gordon hits the Big Apple.
I'm here on the floor of New York Stock Exchange, about to ring the opening bell on a serious mission to turn around Black Pearl Restaurant.
And when the bell rings, Gordon is in for his toughest fight yet.
I'm ready. I suppose you actually don't give a fuck.
A lobster shack with 3 feuding owners.
You get mad at these two?
Yeah.
One owner who has thrown in the towel.
You're the weakest link in the chain.
Another owner who is fed up with his partners.
Oh, I get mad at them because I don't think they're doing what they need to do.
And we feel exactly the same about him.
And a third owner who can't see eye to eye with anyone.
This restaurant has every chance of succeeding.
You're wrong. The great Gordon Ramsay is wrong.
Especially Gordon.
You're a big, sad fake.
Can Gordon get through to these 3 owners and turn the Black Pearl around?
You all look so cool as if you don't give a fuck. It's disgusting.
Or is this place doomed by its ineffective 3-headed monster?
Why don't you call it so I know what it is?
I have called it. I've called it a dozen times.
Incredible.
This is a New York City battle you don't want to miss.
I've never met an individual that's so full of shit in all my life.
How, Gordy? How? Tell me.
Gordon.
Yeah. Want to disrespect me? I can disrespect you too.
Tonight, it's mayhem in Manhattan.
You're so full of fucking shit, you'd make a great politician, you know that?
My advice would be for you to disappear, and the sooner the better.
New York City, restaurant capital of the world, home to thousands of restaurants vying to be the crown jewel of the city.
Right, this we lose?
The Black Pearl just being one. Started by 2 friends as a small downtown lobster shack, they moved to Midtown, added a 3rd partner, and hope to become the premier lobster restaurant in Manhattan.
I suggested to Brian that we put an ad in the paper to find an investor, since we didn't want to spend any of our own money.
Ordering 2 hot lobster rolls.
I met Greg and thought that he would be a perfect match.
Gentlemen, fish and chips. It was David's concept. And I thought the concept was really very good. And I thought would make some pretty good money. Did we get that 2,500? Because I'm about $4,000 short of payroll.
The problem started when we started to run low on money. It became very frustrating around here. Brian and Greg and I stopped speaking. We would try to communicate via email, text messaging, and everybody got nervous and frustrated.
This place is a nightmare for the lack of management. We don't have one voice.
Well, I just asked Brian, and he's like, yeah, well, you guys can figure it out.
We always figure it out.
Well, I know.
Because they don't tell us what to do. I think Brian's more of a silent partner. If he had a choice, he'd probably just not have to work here at all. This table had a hair in their fries. I don't want to deal with this. You deal with it. Greg is the hardest working owner, but he doesn't make a decision.
Who the fuck put these letters on here?
I couldn't tell you.
Out of the 3 owners, I like David the least because his ego tends to get in the way of a healthy atmosphere.
Don't touch the tickets, please.
The main problem with the Black Pearl is these guys are really stubborn, and if Gordon Ramsay can help us all kind of mesh together, then this place can be phenomenal.
New York City, one of the most difficult places ever to open a restaurant. I opened mine 14 months ago and I've been busting my balls ever since. I'm dying to see how the Black Pearl are doing. Right, the Black Pearl. There you go. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Good, and you are?
Nigel.
Nigel.
My name's Steven.
Steven, how are you?
We here at the Black Pearl desperately need Gordon's help. We need him to come in and kind of whip all of the owners into shape.
How's business?
Could be better.
But with 3 owners, and all 3 of them being over the business, they must be here, what, 3 or 4 times a week each, together?
No, they're never here together, no.
They're never here together?
No.
Is that one of the owners?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. What's your name?
David Leonard.
David, Gordon, nice to see you. You are
One of the 3 owners.
one of the 3 owners. And are you hands-on or hands-off?
Hands up.
Hands-on. And how many days a week are you here?
I do 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay, good. I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat. Maybe start off with a little bowl of chowder, and then maybe have a chat after.
I'll be around.
When I walked in and first met Gordon, I thought he seemed a bit confrontational.
That was not very pleasant.
But otherwise, I really had no impression of him.
I'll be back with some water for you.
Excellent.
My name's Steven, so if you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you. I like your enthusiasm, by the way.
Thank you.
What a weird bar. And when you look at the bizarre concoction of the interior, it does confirm that 3 different people, the owners, of course, decorated it. All right. Wow, that was quick. Now, how many's in the kitchen?
How many people?
Yeah.
3.
3.
There you go.
Well, thank you. That smells lovely.
Did you need more time to look at the menu, or do you want me to jump
No,
in?
I'll order now, actually. You know that. I'll go for a mussel Bangkok.
All right.
A mac and cheese lobster, please. And then I'll finish with a lobster roll.
If you're looking for the most popular one, it'd be the Maine and the Connecticut.
Do you know what? Bring me the 3 of them.
All 3? All right, will do.
Thank you so much.
My name's Steven, so if you need anything, just let me know.
No, yeah.
Just making sure if you need anything, just yell. If anything's bad, I didn't do it, though, so I don't want to know.
What was your name? Michael?
No. What?
Your name?
Ha, very funny. Ha, you're a kidder. When Chef Ramsay joked around with me, I think it added that personal spark of, oh, you know, Chef Ramsay isn't this evil devil that everybody sees him as.
Mussels Bangkok, first course.
Okay, then the lobster mac and cheese after that. Okay.
Then he has the chowder right now.
A little bit watery for a chowder, huh? What a shame.
Hello, Chef. How are you?
Oh, very well indeed, thank you. You?
Mussels Bangkok. I'm Greg. One of the owners.
Oh, one of the owners?
I'm not the chef. Trust me.
Okay.
You don't want to eat my food.
What do we come from? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
So there's one more owner to come.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brian.
So David, Brian, and Greg. Whew. Okay, great. Lovely.
All right.
Confusing. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Burn your mouth off. My God. Fuck me, that's hot.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Excellent. Lobster mac and cheese. Wow. Thank you.
Speak of the devil, and I'll let you enjoy
Brian,
that.
how are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yourself?
Yeah, very well indeed, thank you, yeah. How did 3 of you come to run a restaurant?
Originally, David and I had the place down on Avenue A, and then we decided to get out of there.
Fascinating. Okay, I'm going to tuck into my mac and cheese with lobster.
Okay, thank you.
Gets more and more complicated.
I'm figuring we send out all 3 lobster rolls on separate plates, dressed just like they would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, he doesn't like much,
What do you mean?
food-wise.
The mussels can't taste of mussels because of stupid Thai curry Bangkok broth. Mac and cheese, it's chewy and rich, and the chowder, that watery. It's not how a seafood restaurant should run.
This is not going to be a good thing.
Thank you.
All right, this is the Connecticut, or the hot lobster roll.
Okay.
This is the Maine lobster roll.
Maine lobster roll.
Whoops.
Connecticut, Maine, don't worry about that.
And this is the New York City lobster roll.
New York City,
Yes.
Connecticut, Maine. Gotcha.
Already?
That's great, thank you. Right, let's start off with CT. Drawn butter. Horrible. Soaking wet bread. It's like eating a fucking wet diaper. So sorry, Connecticut, but I am moving on. Lobster's not seasoned. Bland. What a shame.
All right, so what did you think of the Maine?
Pretty piss poor, to be honest. I'm gonna stop there. Thank you, Stephen.
What's up?
Well, he likes Steven.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
that's his boy. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's still upstairs.
What's he doing?
He's eating. He had 3 lobster rolls, 3 different kinds. He had mac and cheese. He had Bangkok.
David wants to know, is he paying for this?
You should definitely give
Yeah,
him
give him a check. I can see that. That'll be fun, huh?
After tasting the supposedly best food on the menu,
How are you?
Gordon gathers the 3 owners and head chef Bill.
Who oversees the food?
I do.
The award-winning lobster roll. Bread soggy, lobster bland. Do you not season it, salt, pepper, when you bind it with mayonnaise?
No.
No. Why not?
Well, we get most of our recipes and our ideas from Maine, and it's not the way it's done.
They have salt in Maine. I've lived in Maine for 3 months. I know it very well.
Chef Ramsay didn't like our lobster roll, and he said he's lived in Maine for 3 months. But if he'd lived in Maine for 3 months, he'd know that a lobster roll is exactly the way we make it.
I'm really nervous now. I've never known a chef that's not allowed to season his food. Is this man your chef or is he your puppet?
No, No, he's my chef.
David has this tone of being condescending and knowing it all.
How much debt have we got over the house?
$250,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who has the final say?
If one of us presents an idea, we vote on it and we decide whether we want to go forward with it or not.
Is it hard running a business with 3 partners?
It's hard for us, yeah.
When was the last time all 3 of you sat down?
We have not done so.
Okay. I don't feel that any of you are committed to making this work. Have we fallen out?
Oh, yeah, a couple of 3 times, yeah.
So that's why we don't meet?
Yeah.
Okay. Who fell out with who?
Oh, I get mad at them.
Why?
Because I don't think they're doing what they need to do.
And we feel exactly the same about him, of course.
Yeah.
I felt that Gordon was right about many things, but I think he jumped to conclusions and that we are not committed to Black Pearl.
A restaurant run by 3 passionate owners, no chance. Brian, he works 2 days a week. David, well, I don't trust him 1 little inch. And as for Greg, well, he's pissed off with both of them. Basically, in a nutshell, sleepy, dopey, and grumpy. Who am I? Snow fucking White?
Coming up, Gordon confirms that 3 is definitely a crowd.
Unfortunately, the appendix, out of all 3 of you, is Brian. We don't need him.
You get to go home. Really? Yeah.
But 2 doesn't prove to be much better.
We have several brains in here.
Where the fuck is 6?
Why don't you call it so I know what it is?
I have called it. I've called it a dozen times.
And there is definitely 1 who stands out.
Do you know what I've just discovered? You're so full of fucking shit, you'd make a great politician.
And later, Gordon discovers the Black Pearl's little secret.
They look Canadian lobsters to me.
Yeah, these are Canadian.
You fucking amaze me. The award-winning Maine lobster roll is Canadian.
That's all coming up on Kitchen Nightmares. After a frustrating conversation with the owners, Chef Ramsay decides to take a look at how the Black Pearl operates during a dinner service, especially on a night that all 3 owners are there.
Hi, how are you?
Do you recommend?
The chowder's good.
Atlantic calamari salad.
It's really good, I promise.
Ordering 2 hot lobster rolls.
Where's that bisque, Phil?
Coming right now, David.
I got a crab cake's getting cold. 2 lobster rolls and a fried shrimp to beef. The shrimp rolls are not ready yet.
What happened with
I
that?
don't have a fried French fries.
So when you and Brian are here together on the same day, Brian takes care of the...
We're never here together at the same
Oh,
time.
you never hear the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was weird having David in here expediting because he doesn't normally do that. And having someone on this side of the line that knows what they're doing is key.
Do we have 1 more crab cake?
No, you sold the last one.
Oh, that's it. We don't have it.
Oh my God. That's cool. Hey, how you guys doing? I believe this may be raw.
What's wrong?
Undercooked.
Undercooked. Fuck me, we're deep fat frying it. This can't be normal. They surely to shed.
I need an order of fried shrimp. This one was undercooked.
What? Are you kidding me?
David's lack of experience on the pass is resulting in lack of quality control.
They wanted these 2 well done.
Zap them.
Unfucking believable.
Zap them.
What's that? 4 fuck-ups already with them?
I think it was a competition amongst the 3 owners to try and prove to Chef Ramsay that they knew what they were doing. And I felt Greg kind of felt out of his element because he's normally in the kitchen.
I'll take this back and we'll do something about the mussels. We got sand in the mussels.
There's supposed to be sand in the steamers. That's why they get a fucking broth.
I don't know, guys.
So if people don't know what the fuck they're ordering, what are they ordering?
David's definitely a know-it-all, and he can be a little rude.
What table is that?
Table 8.
Thank you. Hi. You had the clam bake? And there was a problem with the mussels or the steamers?
Both. They're terribly sandy.
Yeah, there should be sand in the steamer. There often is, and that's why you have the broth to dip them in. So what would you like instead of those?
Nothing. In fact, I'll just eat the lobster. I'm fine.
Okay, it'll be right out.
We just reprimanded.
I do not think that Chef Ramsay likes David because Chef Ramsay has a bullshit detector, and David can be full of it sometimes.
What happened?
Thanks, Chef. No, they're done.
They're done?
Yeah, they just didn't like it.
Jesus Christ. That's the funniest fish and chips I've ever seen in my life, you know that?
What happened?
Now just smell inside there, will you, please? Phil, 2 seconds. Just smell
Smells all right to me.
It's from the 60s.
What do you smell, Phil?
It smells old.
Why didn't they eat it?
I don't know, Gordon.
Yeah, do you ever ask yourself that question?
I ask myself that question all the time.
I suppose you actually don't give a fuck, you know that?
I do give a fuck, and you know I give a fuck.
You seem a very relaxed man with your restaurant.
What do you want me to do? I disagree. It doesn't smell bad to me, the fish.
I've just given a piece to your chef.
Yeah.
The piece was stinking.
It wasn't stinking.
You're blind, my friend.
No.
If you're not blind, you're fucking clueless. You know that. Now the owner said it's not stinking. It's fragrant, fresh, and perfect. That's why it came back, right? Massage his ego.
Concerned about the quality control of the food
Yeah, show me around.
and the truthfulness of the owner, Gordon wants to do a little investigating.
They're all from Maine.
These are Maine, some from Canada.
They look Canadian lobsters to me.
Yeah, these are Canadian.
So the Canadian lobsters, they're always a lot cheaper. I use the Canadian lobsters for raviolis and tagliatelles and spaghetti, but they're not Maine lobsters.
After a disappointing dinner service comes to an end, Gordon is ready to share some of his initial observations.
Tough day today, and I'm deeply concerned. I see a ship here that is rudderless, and maybe that was the first time that all three of you were working inside this restaurant in a long time. Tonight showed. When was the last time you expedited?
All the time I'm back there.
You're not really back there as much as you were back there tonight.
No, not never, because it's never been that. We've never had the whole line with tickets, ever.
David, can you stop being a slippery eel for 15 minutes in front of your team and answer the fucking truth?
Gordon, the fucking truth is that I'm back there when it's busy every fucking night that I work.
I think a lot of what Chef Ramsay's had to say about David was fairly true. I don't believe that David shows that he cares.
Okay, I've seen enough today. I've got to go and start really seriously fucking understanding, how to get a direction within this restaurant. I'll see you first thing in the morning.
Good night.
David.
Yeah.
You tell me about the passion with the Maine lobster. Are you aware that the lobsters in your fridge are Canadian?
Same waters, North Atlantic waters.
You're telling me now a Canadian lobster, half the price of a Maine lobster, is the same taste and flavour? There's a big difference. I can't get Maine lobsters.
That's right, so they get them from Canada.
I'm using Canadian lobsters.
That's right, that's what they do. But
I don't advertise them as Maine.
Tell me, is it a different animal?
Maine is a Canadian lobster for you.
A Martis americanus, same animal, right?
Holy shit.
I'm asking you a question.
What you're trying to dictate to me is that you're selling Maine lobster. They're not from Maine.
Well, it comes from the same vendor.
Holy shit. The award-winning Maine lobster roll is Canadian.
He was wrong about the lobster issues. It pissed me off. I thought that was a bit unfair for him to take that stand, and especially since he was incorrect about it.
I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Good night. That was fun.
Incredible.
It's a new day, and Gordon has organized a staff meeting.
How are we? Good?
A rarity here at Black Pearl, as there have not been any meetings in the last 7 months.
Okay. A quick exercise. So, I want to find out how you feel. We're going to write anonymous questions. When you write, make sure you put the name you want the question to at the top of it. Fold it up and put it straight in the pot. Okay. Greg, how come you waffle with your answers?
Well, basically, I try to keep everybody happy because otherwise I wouldn't have a staff. And that's why I sometimes waffle and go back and forth.
But if you had a little bit stricter philosophy
Yeah, I
for
could
some
definitely be
things.
stricter. Oh, yeah, I could definitely be stricter.
Thanks for being honest. Okay. David, why haven't we got aprons?
They know where the aprons are, they just don't choose to wear them.
But why can't you say it's policy to be in an apron?
Kat, it's policy for you not to have a drink here after your shift, but you often do.
Why can't you ask my question without a question?
I did answer your question.
You did? That is quintessential David. He'll answer you with the question. So to communicate with him can be very frustrating.
David, show the girl some respect, will you? You're great at beating around the bush, you know that?
Well,
In front of everybody, why can't you answer the fucking question?
Thought I did answer the question.
Rather than trying to be such a smart ass and answer
Thought I
another
did
question.
answer the question.
Do you know what I've just discovered? You're so full of fucking shit, you'd make a great politician, you know that?
David has the biggest ego. He's very stubborn. And obviously you're not doing everything correct. So get over yourself and allow somebody to help you.
Incredible. I'm fucking surprised you got anybody working for you. Over the last half hour, you all look so cool as if you don't give a fuck. It's disgusting. And finally, to all three owners, why don't we have one general manager? What are they crying out for? Greg?
Crying out for direction. They need a rudder.
Make it one of the three. Why can't it be just one of the three owners?
Thank you. Absolutely critical. One voice, one direction. So who's committed?
I believe that I'm capable of doing it, but now I have to follow through and do it. I think Brian and David will get on board.
I'm gonna get some fresh air. I'll see you later.
As the owners were contemplating which one of them should be the hands-on manager, Chef Ramsay decided to generate some excitement for tonight's dinner service by adding a new special.
Okay. Yep. Right, time for a new beginning. Okay. The secret of this dish is lobster béarnaise. Lobster they're gonna eat first. Underneath is breadcrumbs, potatoes, and a hint of rosemary. First off, the membrane and the inside of the lobster, out. We'll serve this one, open and out. Okay, done. And our potatoes. Okay, get the potatoes nice and crispy. Yeah. Put our breadcrumbs in there. 2/3 potato, 1/3 breadcrumbs. Okay, now they're starting to colour. Okay, good. Out. And lightly fried. Okay, line the shell with that. Now, I want to see it ooze lobster. Okay, on, and then we'll go with our sauce. Absolutely delicious. And then in the salamander, okay?
This is an absolute pleasure to have him in here and showing us things, and we learned a lot.
Lobster. I would pay $40 for that. Yes? Right, get some forks in. Let's have a little taste. A little bit of pecorino, lightly over the top.
It's delicious.
I'm not blowing smoke at my ass, but that was fucking delicious.
It is, it's great.
I'm not saying that, I don't give a fuck. Long day today. I want to try something for tonight. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to running the place for an hour.
Okay.
You expedite, and then you switch. And I want to see one person step up to the mark and take control of the ship. Unfortunately, the appendix, out of all three of you, is Brian. We don't need him. He's a nice guy and all that, but nice guys don't run restaurants. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
David's going to be expedited for the first hour. Then we're going to switch back.
If I have the choice of Greg or David, I would definitely prefer Greg because I think he's a really nice person and great to work with.
What's up?
You get to go home.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Am I out of here?
Do you mind?
I don't. I mean...
You don't mind? That's great.
Is it all right?
Yeah, no, absolutely fine. Don't take it personally. Go and have a relaxed evening.
All right.
Excellent.
I felt a little uncomfortable being pulled from my own restaurant, but I get to go home.
How much longer? Open. You ready, guy? Okay.
Hi there. Welcome to Black Pearl.
Right this way, ladies.
All right, you guys enjoy.
Ready to rock.
Thank you very much.
And roll.
The specials for today are on the front left.
It's a 1 1/4 pound lobster split in half, and then with the béarnaise sauce on top of that. It's delicious, I have to say. It was really good.
Maru, next time you come back, would you bring me a diet soda in it? Mix a little bit of club soda in it, too, so it's not quite so sweet.
Here, let me get that out of your way. You want these? You want to keep these or take those away? Okay.
And don't just put the club soda at the end, because then it won't have the mixture. So, mix it in.
Thank you. Take care now. Good to meet you.
So I have 2 fish and chips, table 36.
Oh, I thought I ripped your fucking heart out.
What? When David's expediting orders, sometimes I'm a little nervous about going into the kitchen to ask about my tables, because he'll just bite back at you. I fired this one, so...
Yeah, but no, that's why it's over there.
Talk to me like I'm a real person, not like I'm an idiot.
David, I just wanted to remind you of this one I wrote, gluten-free.
I got it. We're all set. We have several brains in here.
Oh, my God.
Keep an eye. I'm going to go switch with Greg. Switch.
Okay.
Right, we're halfway through service, and Greg's on the hot plate now. I can't wait to see what happens, but personally, once a waffler, always a waffler. We'll find out.
Mussels, Bangkok, thank you. I can't find them. Bangkok, Bangkok. There they are, that it is.
You coming or going? Coming? How many are you? 5. Under what name?
Jackson. David sometimes can patronize the customers a little bit.
Jackson 5.
I'd rather have someone that's gonna be cordial about it than some asshole that's gonna patronize everybody.
Man, you guys are always in the way.
Phil, this lobster roll's sitting here. What's he going with?
I didn't tell you it was even ready.
He's waiting for a roast fillet of
Talk
fish.
to me, guys. Let me know.
That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's just sat there, fucking going soggy. Standards, yeah?
Let's start to talk to me, too. I'm down here.
It's a Blue Point, Malbec, and a Malaspina, and they said they already had it.
They did.
They did, then why am I doing it again? 35?
I have no clue.
You can use
Greg, we've got food backed up now. Last line of defense.
Which tables don't like it?
Well, it was my table 8 and
Don't
table
point.
30.
Did they fire it? No. Okay, fire it. They're waiting. They already had their oysters. Mussels with garlic, lobster béarnaise.
Well, it seems to be slower on the hot plate with Greg at the helm than when David was there.
Yes, it does. It seems to be a little bit slower with Greg.
Damn.
Greg, I feel, is trying his best.
And a bisque. No?
Jesus Christ, where the hell did that go?
Why don't you call it so I know what it is?
What are you waiting for, Di?
Oysters.
Oh, they're coming then.
All right.
Maybe. Where the hell did it go?
I don't have a lobster bisque?
It went out.
Come on, get it together, man.
Making another two.
Shit's fucking getting very fucking tired. Getting very fucking tired of that shit.
Just when things seemed completely out of control,
I don't have a lobster bisque?
Where the hell did that go?
Getting very fucking tired of that shit.
Come on, guys.
Greg settled things down in the kitchen
Put the old girl on the plate and get her out of here. All right. Thank you, sir. 86 it.
and managed to get the final few plates out.
That's it. Start cleaning it up, breaking it up.
Before Gordon can turn Black Pearl around, he needs to find one managing owner. So he gathers the staff to make a decision.
Okay. If all of you had to choose one out of the 3 owners to direct and to run this place completely, who would it be? Write it down for me. Okay, first person, David. Second vote, Greg. Third vote, Greg. Fourth vote, Greg. And finally, Greg. This is pretty significant. You know that, guys. How do you feel, Greg, if you were to run this place?
I'd run it the way I think it should be run. I would do a lot more with the staff, and I wouldn't have to justify myself all the time.
All 3 of you have fragmented this business. David, isn't it best that we listen to the team for that cry of help rather than having to massage our own egos?
I think Greg would be a perfect general manager.
David is full of shit. I've heard him say many times that Greg has no idea what he's doing in a restaurant, so it will be very interesting.
I'd definitely like to give it a shot, for sure.
Thank you all for being honest. Thank you. Well, one thing's clear, that the staff want Greg to run this place. Even David wants Greg to run it, so that's good news, but I'm not 100% certain that Greg has the balls to run this place properly on the back of tonight's performance. But what I can tell you is the business does not need Brian.
In the city that never sleeps, Chef Ramsay's team worked all through the night to transform the Black Pearl into a Manhattan hotspot.
Right, good morning.
Good morning.
You ready? Yeah. Let's go. Everything is uniform.
Oh, wow.
Much better.
We haven't got 3 different sections with 3 different colors. It's not a mix and match.
Oh, those are so cute.
It's vibrant, classic and inviting like it should be.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh. I love the lobster.
It gives us a great boost. This is a real good shot at getting this thing up and moving the way it needs to be.
David, what do you think?
The column should be yellow. Everything's reorganized. It's another way to do it.
David, please don't touch it.
Does it blow me away? No.
I've got something to explain over here, something quite exciting. It was donated by the Marine Ecological Habitat. Now, I promise you, you'll never find another machine anywhere like this in New York. And David, I promise you now, between you and I, this is from Maine. And of course, if they catch it, they eat it. Yes?
I think it's terrific.
You got it.
We're gonna have all sorts of people coming in there trying to get a lobster out of that. And people will be attracted to it.
You are mine!
And it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
As the staff enjoyed the new interior, Chef Ramsay got set to reveal another change.
Time looks great. Happy, everybody?
Yes.
Now, we have to market this place.
Yes.
And I can't do it without the help of our special guest. Here he comes. Excellent. That's right. How you doing, buddy? Manhattan's favorite lobster. Right. We're going to hit Times Square and get some noise on there. We're going to hand out flyers. We're going to hand out T-shirts. We're going to shout it out. Okay, Louis the lobster. I'll see you in Times Square in 5 minutes, yes? Get going, buddy, yes? And Louis, if you fuck up, you're going in the tank, okay?
Please come visit us tonight.
Being in Times Square with Chef Gordon Ramsay and all those people was a terrific idea.
Have a great day, yes?
Thank you very much. I'll be at your restaurant tonight.
This New York, the word spreads fast, so I think people will be rolling in tonight.
Come visit us at the Black Pearl tonight.
Going to Times Square with a lobster guy and where all the tourists are and tell them to come down and eat at your restaurant, hey, we're not going to see any effect from that. I'd be really surprised.
We love you.
Only hours before the doors open for relaunch, Chef Ramsay wants to get everyone up to speed on the new menu.
Okay, start off from the top. We'll go through each and every dish and then we'll have a little taste after, okay? Okay, good. Right, 2 chowders, yes? Manhattan clam chowder and New England clam chowder, yeah? The lobster roll, Black Pearl special, and it's gonna be toasted on the inside as well, okay? So it doesn't go soggy. And then we go to the Boston cream pie and a waffle sundae. It's fresh, it's vibrant, standards are gonna be set tonight, and the kitchen's gonna be properly run. Okay, good. I'm gonna get changed. Get some knife and forks, start tasting.
Ceviche, majorly trendy.
You taste the ceviche?
It's so good.
Not very good. I don't like it.
Really?
Those scallops were so good. Oh my God, this looks like heaven.
I don't like that shrimp thing either.
That's amazing.
Ah, and that's good too.
What kind of fish is it? It's codfish? I don't really like that.
Coming up,
We had a great coleslaw.
David continues his tirade against Gordon.
That's ridiculous.
And
note to Greg.
You're now running this place.
Our puppet dictator?
Greg tries to handle the restaurant on his own.
So she wants a salad. Give her a salad. Just tell me that.
Oh my God.
Do Brian and David help out?
Service sucks here. Got a gun?
And has Gordon,
This is real for me.
finally been pushed too far?
You're not passionate. Fuck you, Gordon. You're ungrateful. So what? You're soulless.
You want to disrespect me? I can disrespect you too.
You're not going to believe what happens.
You're wrong. The great Gordon Ramsay is wrong.
That's all coming up on Kitchen Nightmares. With relaunch night upon them, Gordon gathers the owners to implement his biggest change.
When you think back to the beginning of the week, it's been a bit sort of tempestuous, but we did come to a consensus on who should be running this restaurant. This is a document basically outlining that all three of you are happy for Greg to be running the Black Pearl. Could you just read it out for me?
We, the partners, David Leonard, Greg Ryan, and Brian Woods, agree to name Greg Ryan as the managing partner of the Black Pearl, at which time decisions involving bigger issues arise. Greg must call a meeting to present the proposed changes to all of the owners. A majority rule will determine whether or not the proposed changes should be made. That's it.
Excellent. Who would like to sign first?
My name's first. I'll sign first. I don't know if I have more faith in Greg. So if Greg succeeds, that'll be great.
Wonderful.
There you go.
So you're now running this place.
I am.
Yeah. Good. David, Brian, tonight you're coming as guests.
All right.
6:30, tables booked. I'll see you later.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Now get the fuck out of here.
I definitely feel that I'm in control now, and that I'm going to run the business the way I think the business needs to be run. All right, guys, we're going to have a big night tonight. We have a beautiful new restaurant. We have wonderful new menu, and we're going to have a lot of people in tonight, and that's the best thing that can happen here anyway. So please, everybody, have a great time, do a good job, and we're going to be great, okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
Party of 5?
Party of 5. Not this week, guys.
Lobster with lobster béarnaise. Alrighty.
Sirloin burger, medium rare with cheese.
Make sure the waiters get the customers up to have a little go at pulling the lobsters out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, suggest that to them.
Yes, I will right now.
And then we'll let you have that. Yes.
Make sure we get the customers up to play Lobsterama.
We are encouraging customers to try for a lobster. Because if you catch one, we seam it for you and it's free.
Here we go.
First course, New England clam chowder, field greens, and tuna ceviche.
It's going to be a big night tonight, and this is Greg's chance now to step up to the mark and prove to him and his two partners that he's capable of running this business. We've got to flip tables, we're going to be in a lot of pressure, and more importantly, the kitchen has a menu streamlined they can push out quickly. Only time will tell.
Grilled swordfish and
And a burger.
And a burger, thank you.
Medium and medium rare and swordfish. You took the wrong table.
What'd I take? Where'd it go?
Gordon, I introduce you to my closest friends in the world.
Are you as stubborn as this one?
yes.
Yeah,
Gordon, I'm a guest.
oh, sorry, excuse me, yes. Welcome. Come in, come out the cold, please.
We got a hostess over here, please.
As customers roll in, the kitchen is about to be slammed with orders, and Greg and his kitchen staff are about to face their first big test.
I need a chicken, a slider, a béarnaise, and 2 fries.
Also, another fish soup, another burger medium.
You're killing me, chef. You're killing me.
The lanterns, those things are terrible. We should put candles.
3 chickens, 4 sword. Thank you.
On table 1, we're
Table
supposed to
one.
have a sub salad.
Where?
They got the
What
combo.
table?
Table 1.
So what do they want?
Instead of fries, she wanted salad.
Have it.
I first saw the tank part, and I said, you got us a fucking lobster tank? Only one in New York. What does that tell you? What can we do? Anything? Got a gun?
What's the matter?
On table 27, I
Yes.
put in the pearls and appetizer, and I did not fire their entrees yet, and they're getting their entrees.
Ah, shit. Come on, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, come on.
B3. This is all B3.
B3, right here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Service sucks here. Kitchen must be fucking buried.
Yeah, I need 3 New England clam
I
chowder.
got grilled swordfish, 2 soups, 2 seafood casseroles.
I can't cook for 2 people calling orders.
I don't give a shit. Just make it.
Son of a bitch.
I'll take this back, and I'll see what we can do about that, all right? 34 said he got a New England clam chowder.
Give me a break. I need a Manhattan clam. I mean, a New England clam chowder now. Jeez.
Tonight has been like a clusterfuck again. The kitchen got backed up. It took forever for all of our food to come out.
Come on, Greg, we've got to run it. We're falling behind him there, come on.
It's ridiculous.
That lobster salad's been sat down there for fucking 20 minutes. What's going on?
Yes, it's supposed to go out with this table right
Come on.
here.
The coleslaw, very different from ours.
We had a great coleslaw.
We had a great coleslaw.
We can go back on that. That's ridiculous.
Greg, you told me 33 for the fish and chips.
I did not tell you 33. I didn't tell you anything.
Oh, my God.
You got a pen, I gotta write this down. Note to Greg, our puppet dictator.
So she wants a salad. Give her a salad. That's all. Just tell me that. Ah.
I ordered a medium rare. Yeah, thank you.
Where'd you go? What do you need?
Medium rare.
Fuck. What does she want this medium? For the fucking sick, you
Why
guys.
don't you call it so I know what it
I
is?
have called it. I've called it a dozen times. I got grilled swordfish, 2 soups, a sirloin burger, 2 lobster rolls. How many times can I call it? All right, I need table 20. I need table 1. I need table 9. I got shit getting cold.
It's been a chaotic evening,
Right there, right there. It's going out the door right now.
and the kitchen has been on the brink of disaster.
Come on, you guys, you gotta set your kitchen too. Well, he can't do it all for you, right?
But Greg has not given up,
Get them organized.
and neither has his staff.
I need 3 of these right off the bat. Just stack them up there. I'm going to 36. I'll be back. Excuse me? Who's the blueberry crumble people? Okay.
What's the feedback from the tables?
Everyone really likes the food, even though it's taken a while to get there.
Without having David or Brian around, it was actually all right. It was pretty good. The staff worked very well together, and so that made me feel good all night long.
The lobster is really good. Nice and buttery.
We might have to do another waffle thing.
Yeah, I could have about 4 more waffles.
All right, we got 1 ticket left.
Greg's doing really good. He's making decisions like right and left, and that's a big change. High five, guys. I just can't wait to see what's gonna happen 2-3 months from now after Chef Ramsay has left.
After a tough relaunch dinner, Gordon gathers David, Brian, and Greg to give his final words of advice.
Tonight, you stood on that hot plate and you busted your ass off all night long. Mate, you've got a big heart. Fuck me if you've got passion.
Thank you.
But whilst you've got the hunger and the passion, I don't think your 2 partners actually give a damn. You are an honest individual. You're here 2 days a week, but you don't put the effort in. You amaze me. What? Because all week long, face to face, you fucking pretend to care.
Oh, fuck, Gordon, come on.
You don't give 2 fucks about this place.
Really?
You're not passionate about running a restaurant.
Really?
You're just abusing it and using it.
What did I do?
I've never met an individual that's so full of shit in all my life.
How have I been lying to you, Gordy? How? Tell me.
Gordy.
Yeah, how? You want to disrespect me? I can disrespect you too. But tell me how. Tell me how I've
I'm
been
not
lying
disrespecting you. I'm telling you the truth.
No, you're disrespecting me because you don't know the truth.
You're just massaging your fucking ego.
Gordon, bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
Not true.
From the first minute you walked in this fucking door, standing there with your big long coat and your fucking sunglasses, looking like proud cock. That was it. First impressions. Then you start debating lobsters because you think you're some smart ass on the back of a few fucking shit dive books. Are you aware that the lobsters in your fridge are Canadian?
Hamartus americanus, same animal, right?
Humanus americanus, my arseus. With 21 restaurants under my belt, I work my fucking arse off.
So what? So what?
And I never take anything for granted.
Fascinating, Gordon.
You treat the staff like shit. You amaze me.
Never do that.
Excuse me?
Never. Kat, it's policy for you not to have a drink here after your shift, but you often do.
Never. You can't even be honest with yourself, let alone me. Mate, you've been exposed.
Well, yeah, exposed.
You're a hypocrite.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For you, it's about a fucking TV show. This man is about a restaurant. Fuck the TV, David. And I mean, fuck it. This is real for me. And for you, it's an image.
I disagree with you on almost everything you said.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you disagree?
Because you're wrong. The great Gordon Ramsay is wrong.
You're a sad fuck. My advice is for him to get his partners, get your money out, yeah, and disappear.
Yeah, all right, well, my advice would be for you to disappear, and the sooner the better.
You don't get it, do you?
Well, fuck you, Gordon. Of course I get it.
This restaurant has every chance of succeeding, but not while you are in it. Because you're not passionate. You're soulless.
Say what you like. Let me get out of here.
You're ungrateful. And do you know what really hurts? The amount of effort that's gone into it.
Despite what a prick you've been to me, I'm still grateful that you were here.
I love what you've done. I think that the menu is brilliant. You like it? I don't like it. I don't really like that. I don't like that shrimp thing either.
It's what happens when I've gone.
We had a great coleslaw. Come on. Great coleslaw. We can go back on that. That's ridiculous.
The minute I'm out that door, you'll slip back into the old lazy ways.
Why don't you come back in, and I'm sure you will, and see how it goes.
Yeah. Time will tell.
I guess it will. Thanks again, Gordon.
Good night.
Goodbye. Good night.
That was tough. I mean, really tough. And personally, I've got mixed feelings about this week because I so want this to succeed for Greg because he's got the determination and the guts to make it work. But on the other hand, David, well, I think he's just opened a restaurant because he wants to make a quick buck. And that is not the reason to open a restaurant. That man has no passion. Tough.
Next time on Kitchen Nightmares.
God bless Middle America.
Gordon heads to America's heartland.
The problem here is the food sucks.
It just makes me want to cry.
To save this greasy spoon.
Don't give up on us, Chef.
And he'll need all the help he can get.
Good and gracious God, we ask that you bless this food. Amen.
To resurrect Jay Willie's.
What is that?
Oh my God.
It's an insult to fast food.
Next time on Kitchen Nightmares.